Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to your weekly energy forecast. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter. We're going to look at what is this week energy and how to manifest the best version of it. So welcome, everybody. Let's take the cards for this week energy. And as usual, if you want to share in the comment how you have been feeling this morning, waking up, what you feel is changing in the energy, I love to read your comments. So let's look in the card for this week energy. And let's see what this week is all about. The very first card is the soulmate card. Yes, the very first card is a card of soulmate. And then we have the card of the key. And we have the card of a new direction. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's take tarot card as well. Which deck for today? I never know. Yeah, let's use a mouse deck. Let's see. So soulmate, the card of the key, and new direction. We have the 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the Lovers. So what do we have for this week? It's soulmate energy with the 7 of Cups, the key, and the 6 of Wands, new direction, and the Lovers. Okay. So I feel like you took recently a decision. It could be in your job, in friendship, in a place of living, or in a romantic relationship. There was a decision that was made recently. It says that there's still a little bit of fog around this decision. So the card of soulmate, yes, not the karmic, but the card of soulmate, maybe for some of you was a karmic situation. I just want to say that because I wanted to say soulmate and it ended up being karmic that came through. So for some of you, that could have been a situation that is karmic or a karmic partner. But it says that there is a little bit of fog around the situation. So yes, there could be mistaken this opportunity, this job, like I said, this decision that you took basically around either area of your life. It could have been love, could have been friendship, in any kind of a relationship, family, or others. You took a decision recently, and I think you were pretty confident that was the right decision, but I'm here to say that we do have a lot of fog around this still. And I'm seeing that with the key, you were pretty proud of your decision. I think you were done with feeling like this was not that was not clear, that was not sure. You were done with the end decision, basically. So you took a decision, you made a decision just because you felt like there was a very uncomfortable energy around not knowing, not being decisive. And the feeling proud is completely normal. It's good that you felt proud of being clear, being decisive. But I'm here to say that we don't have the clarity around this yet. And this week there could be new information coming in. We have the new direction. So it feels like whatever decision you took is going to be under review. And I know we are having a lot of different planets retrograde that are going to affect this review. But I feel like for some of you, it could have been you going for a vacation, you moving physically maybe moving to a new place, a new home, maybe traveling for some of you, or maybe just in your mind, you are elsewhere already. Something has changed already from that recent decision. Something has changed. For those of you who are watching who didn't receive recently a new information, that can change. Your point of view can change with that new information coming in pretty quickly. And we're not in the same place that we we were in when we took that decision. So there is something changing. And it says on this card, we have a lot of baggage, right? That we have on us, with us at all time. So I feel like you made a decision the best way possible, but you're still holding on to a lot of baggage, and you could feel a little bit crushed by all of those baggage and the weight of it all, the weight of maybe your what you're responsible of, what you are saying no to when you are taking that decision. So we're seeing that there's a lot of change. Suddenly you don't feel so proud of it anymore. You don't feel so sure of your decision anymore. That's solely fair. It could be that you started a new job and that the amount of responsibility on your shoulders, it's just a lot. And because of it, you realize, okay, maybe I'm not in the same headspace now that I was before I started this opportunity. When I decided that this was my job, I didn't have in mind all of those responsibility. And this is completely normal. So we have the Lover underneath. And it says that back to square one, basically, we're going to go back to reevaluation of everything. And we're going to have to be honest of what do we want right now, and were we a little bit blind or naive maybe when we took that decision. There's this fog, like I said, and this week we're going to have some clarity coming with the card of the key, some clarity coming that is going to make us review our recent decision. I'm going to take 2 more cards on this. The Ace of Pentacles. It says that basically what you want is you are someone that wants to have some stability. You are hoping by making that decision that you could have started building on that decision. Could be a new place, like I said, a new relationship, a new job, or anything else, a new project, a new business. And you wanted to just build on it. But you are someone, like I said, that wants to have a lot of stability. You don't want to change your mind often. And because now you're seeing, just right at the beginning of that decision, you're seeing that it's not the perfect choice, maybe. You're having second thoughts on this. You're having doubts on it. You are going to put everything under review because your intent is not to change your mind. You want to be sure because you want to start building on it. Maybe the job that you took, you see that there is no possibility to move up the ladder. Maybe you see that you're not going to have opportunities to have promotions. It's just going to be stuck there. You're not going to be able to build on it. Or you're seeing that you have too much responsibility at home, and therefore that job, you're never going to be able to go up the ladder on this. Whatever it is for you, it's going to be crushing if you are not able to make it better soon. Your plan was never to make that choice and that it would be staying the exact same way for a long run. And you're realizing, oh, already right now, I'm seeing that may be too much for me. Maybe the relationship you choose to stay in, you still have the same blockages, or you're still not happy about it, or the place you're moving in has a lot of maybe very noisy neighbor or whatever it is, and you're not thinking, oh, I don't want to do any renovation anymore. I don't want to invest in that home where the neighborhood is this, or I don't feel comfortable because of the neighbors, or whatever it is. You don't want to build on this. You're watching the reality now. And this fog that I was talking about in the beginning with the 7 of Cups, I feel that you may have a little bit of a breakthrough, right? You can be seeing through the illusion for a short while and just seeing, whoops, did I make a mistake? Last card on it. Judgment. You cannot make that up. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Interesting. There's a notion of moving physically. There's a notion of travel because of those two cards. It doesn't have to be physically for everybody. And this card fell also the Nine of Cups. It doesn't have to be for everybody, but for some of you, you could have travel or move physically to a new location. It's just for me seeing the bigger picture with the Three of Wands, and also where you were last week, or when you made that decision. For a lot of you, it was last week, or whenever you made that decision, you have made a lot of road sense. You have made a lot of progress. You're not in the same place than you were when you made that recent decision. So there is something moving very fast in you to help you to review where you're putting your affection, your attention, your money, your time, your investment of every resources that you have. And you're going to put this under serious review to see what you really want to have in your future. The risk of not listening to this warning of this week is that you're not going to have what you really want. And this week is all about bringing you what you truly deserve and bringing you your best wishes and everything that you hope and dream about. If you are taking this week energy seriously, you should review everything. Do meditation, calm your mind down to be able to have the best introspection possible and connection and messages with source. And to be honest with yourself. Maybe the ego doesn't want to admit that you took a decision that recently that was not the best. But the ego is, do you really want to stay in something that makes you miserable for the long run and build on it just because you don't want to admit to be wrong? It's up to you, but the ego can be bruised and recover. But if you spend months, years, all the rest of your life in some decision just because you made it and you gave your words, because I know you are someone that is you want to build on solid ground, you want to give your word and they mean something, but this is not the time to not want to correct your direction and to not want to review your life. It's a moment of review. It is a moment of review. You need to be sure for yourself, for everybody involved in your life, for your karma, for your soul evolution, that you are honest with yourself and with others, and that you are making the best decision this week. So this is what I have for you. And if you want to have your own appointment, you can book at MaisonJupiter.com, where you're going to find 30 minutes pre-record readings and also face-to-face 1 hour on Zoom with me. You have a coupon code for 10% off. It is Jupiter. And I just opened some spots for the next weeks. So it's going to go fast. There's not a lot of them. So here it is. You have it all. So thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Have a wonderful week. Share in the comment if you want to share what you think this week will be about for you. I love to read your comments. Love you guys. Have a good week.